In the last class, already you know the ignition temperature. Ignition temperature. Ignition temperature means some materials are combustible, some materials not combustible. Why? Some materials are combustible, some are not. Why means because of this ignition temperature. Some are rapidly combustible, some are spontaneously combustible. That is also based on ignition temperature. Suppose you take petrol, diesel, kerosene, they catch fire immediately. But that ignition temperature is less. What about wood? It will catch fire slowly. That means immediately not burn. After some time only it start burning because ignition temperature is high. So what is meant by ignition temperature means that already discussed in the last class. At what temperature the substance can catch fire immediately? The temperature is called ignition temperature. Here, to understand ignition temperature, how to understand ignition temperature? There's some activity is there, lab activity. On lab activity, this first one is aim. What is the aim? To understand ignition temperature of the substance. Okay, next materials required. What are the materials required? See this. Uh, Suppose this is an empty teacup. Materials required means two empty teacups. Teacups means paper cups. And water. You want water is required. Next one is where we place stand. Fixed on stand. And two candles. Two candles required. Matchbox. Next, tongue. Okay, first of all, both are kept on the stand at the same time. One paper cup is empty, another paper cup is filled with water. Both are placed on the stand and start the heating by using this candles. Suppose two candles are burning. It produce light and heat. Start burning. This empty paper cup catch the fire immediately. The empty paper cup catch the fire immediately. What about this? The paper cup having water that does not catch fire. Why? It consists of water. That's why it catches fire slowly. It is not happening immediately. After so much time, start catching the fire, start burning. Why it takes some time compared to the empty cup means that the second cup consists of water in it. That water increases the ignition temperature. That ignition temperature continuously changes because of that water. So that's why it start burning after some time. From this experiment, this is a procedure. Last one is result. See, this is a lab activity. From this lab activity, you can understand the ignition temperature of a substance. Here, what we take now? Two paper cups, tea cups. One is empty, another one is having water in it. Both are kept on the stand at different places and start heating. We can supply the heat, same quantity of heat is supplied. Initially, the paper cup catches the fire immediately. Then the other, the catch fire not immediately. After some time only, it start burning. Why it takes some time? Because of water in it. That water increases the ignition temperature of the cup. That means that opposes the burning sensation of cup. So from this we can understand the ignition temperature. And another one, questions how they give me. First one is write 4 examples. Write 4 examples for combustible materials. Combustible materials. You can write 4 examples for combustible material. Any material you can write. Suppose petrol, diesel, wood, paper, etc. Whatever the materials catch for, these materials you can write. These are the 4 materials. Suppose second question, write 4 examples for non-combustible materials. Non-combustible materials. For examples for non-combustible materials. Non-combustible means pebble, stones, that means, and iron, plant, green plant, and a big stone, etc. Like this, you can write any one. That means combustible, non-combustible. Sometimes the questions are given like this. Third question. Fire is useful and harmful for the human beings. Explain. How the fire is useful and harmful. Suppose fire is useful. How it is useful? What is the purpose of fire? Useful means fire is used for the preparation of food materials. Suppose whatever the food you have to prepare, preparation of Food, food materials. And another one, fire is used to convert solid state to liquid state. Generally in the industry, any industry, metal industry, you can convert the solid metal into liquid metal, and after that liquid metal used to change the objects, different size objects, different shape of objects. That is, and most of the industries are having fire. That means heat is useful by using heat energy only, and harmful. Suppose fire is harmful to the body, human beings, how it is. Suppose forest fire. Sometimes fire is happened in the forest. Fire is happened in the forest means entire forest is in the burning condition. Animals are dying, human beings are dying, and so many whatever the useful materials are burning. So that is a forest fire, and fire is happened in the houses. Sometimes huts are catches the fire in the summer season, and this not only that one hut, the around entire surrounding also damaged because of the lot of fire and a large quantity of fire, and air blowing. Suppose air blows bigger air blowing of air is very high, then immediately the fire spread into different places. Severe burns. On the body. Suppose anybody trapped in the burning places, the entire skin is damaged. Mostly, sometimes die also. Like this, you can write the any usefulness or harmfulness of the fire. See, general question. Okay, next one is, suppose fire is happened on the water is not used. Water is not used to control the fire accidents. Having electrical material. Why? That means sometimes some electrical items are there, electricity supply is also there. In that place, fire is happened. How to control this fire? Water is not used to control this fire. Why? Suppose water is poured immediately, what will happen? Current is passing inside the house. Sometimes the shock, the fireman will shock, and the entire building was in shock. How to control means first switch off. Switch off the mains. Whatever the current mains, switch off the mains, and supply the power supply. Of the power supply, main power supply. To that location. Whatever the area in the power supply, you can stop immediately, and inside also you can stop the mains. After that only you stop pouring. Otherwise, that electric shock will happen to the fire control members, firefighting members. Okay, next one is calorific valve. calorific value. What is meant by calorific value? Here calorific value means generally fuels are there. So many fuels are there, you know very well. After burning this fuel, we get energy. That gives energy. How much energy is giving? What is the measurement for this? That is calorific value. The amount of heat liberated. The amount of heat liberated by the complete burning of 1 kg fuel. Suppose 1 kg fuel is there or 1 gram fuel is there. After complete burning of the fuel, what is the energy about? That energy is called calorific value. The amount of heat energy released by complete burning of 1 gram of fuel or 1 kg fuel. Here units CGS means calories per gram. Here SI system means joules per kg. Joules per kg. Okay, next one is spontaneous combustion. Rapid combustion. Already you know the combustion. What is meant by combustion? Combustion means the burning of materials, the burning of substances in presence of air is called combustion. For the combustion, what we need? Oxygen gas is needed. Suppose if you want to burn the material, any material, oxygen gas is needed. Here, the combustion are two types: spontaneous and rapid combustion. Suppose if you take petrol, diesel, kerosene, immediately they catch fire. That means spontaneous combustion. Rapid combustion. The combustion takes place rapidly is called rapid combustion. Uh, Another one, explosion. Explosion. What is meant by explosion? Sometimes in the Diwali time, certain small types of material, that means bombs, these materials are there. After lighting that, they give big noise of sound. That means they give sound, lightning, heat energy. That means heat energy, light energy, sound energy. That means once they start burning, they gives big noise sound. That means sound is released at the same time lightning and heat energy also released. Any substance they give along with a bigger sound and light and heat, that is called explosion. Explosion of bombs in the war or explosion of small material bombs in the Diwali crackers. These are all examples for this. Today what we explain, first one is ignition temperature. Here first one is ignition temperature. Next one, write an activity, lab activity to explain the ignition temperature of a substance. That means lab activity. This is 1 mark. This is 4 marks. Third one is what is the suppose water is not used to control the fire accidents having electrical material. Why? Suppose electrical material are placed inside the house, sometimes they catch fire. If you control that fire, water is not used. Why? That is the question. Fourth one, four examples for combustible and non-combustible materials. This is 2 marks question. This is also 2 marks question. Fifth one, calorific value. Calorific value 1 mark question. Sixth one, rapid. Seventh one, spontaneous. This is 1 mark. This is 1 mark. Last one, explosion 1 mark. 5, 10, 13 marks total. Today, explain the matter 13 marks. Ignition temperature already there. Once again, I will explain that ignition temperature. After that, write an experiment to prove the ignition to explain the ignition temperature of a substance. That is lab activity 4 marks. Next one is this water. Fourth one is write 4 examples for combustible or non-combustible materials. Next one is define calorific value. Write the units. Suppose that is 1 mark or 2 marks also given. Next one, rapid combustion, spontaneous combustion, or explosion. So these are the important questions section today. Read them.